Now, and the ever-growing urban population is creating a huge investment gap in urban cities solutions across Africa. Well, I spoke to Taoufik Aboudia for more.
I'm very humbly involved in several projects we would love to have with our fellow partners and friends from Sub-Saharan Africa. And one of them is actually my presence here in Nairobi for the urban shift, where I'm trying to get my community in Marrakesh and Morocco involved in a larger scope of problem solving. You know, the cities today, especially those in Africa, are committed to bring new philosophy for urbanship, since by 2050, the African population will be one of 4 of the global population. So the cities might adapt. And since we are managing today those programs with youth, trying to help them with the entrepreneurial journeys, we would love to have them committed to create their own sustainable cities. So this is one of the things I would love to achieve by this very specific trip here in Nairobi, and probably with the new partnerships and friendships that has been created last couple of days, eventually with people from Sierra Leone, we would be committed to have them or to bring them to Marrakesh to co-create programs with probably African let's call it visas for innovation. So mainly we are devoted to bring innovation, creativity, and digital industry to co-create with the city councils and the regional councils the new shape of the city and the urbanism on not only on the field but also on the informational way. You know, development, smart citizenship with mobile apps or platforms. All these things that might be good challenges to tackle right now.
Well said, and just picking up from some of the key issues you've brought up, why is it important for urban cities to embrace technology in this day and age, and what sort of challenges might cities face if they do not adapt?
Well, a city is a complex system of inputs and outputs, and especially with all the challenges that we live today. I'm talking about drought and what happens in migrations between rural to the cities. This is something that needs us to get very top of notch on technology. You know, we are speaking today about digital twins. How can we create simulation about the cities we're living in so we can easily find a way through data to have the best strategies, but also find a way to implement innovation, not directly on the field, but probably start to implement them on the this simulator of a city that we call digital twin, and then try to get the most efficient delivering the technology or the innovation to the city. So it's very important today to make it happen. We have to start by creating those solutions where we implement smart citizenship. We have to co-create with the citizens what they are wishing to have in their cities. And the list is long.
Interesting. And looking at the biggest challenge facing urban cities right now, it is the issue around resources. How do you get investors to put in their money to invest in smart cities? Are you seeing an appetite from your market? And what would be some of the investments that you're looking at, and how soon will this be implemented?
Well, our strategy or our common strategy today is can be simplified by the 3 Ps. Planet, people, and profit. Today, at least from my perspective as a businessman or a business representative, the thing is we couldn't make append innovation and creativity and bring solutions to the cities without funding, without capitals. But today we have a lot of insights, a lot of data that brings the appetite that you have mentioned to the main funding companies, to the VCs, and even to the city councils who would love to find the quick solutions with the startups, and they could not wait for those solutions for I don't know what kind of funding that will come from elsewhere. So today we have cities like Marrakesh itself who wants to bring money to very specific creative and innovative fields like mobility. They are expecting from us a lot of solutions on the mobility or the waste management, and they have money and they know now what is the amount of money that they lose in their budgets every year. So this gap of wasted money or funding would be wisely invested in innovation.
My closing question to you is in regards to investments that are considered that can come into smart cities, how much are we talking about? Do you have an estimate of how much is likely to be required, or the pool of funds that you have that you're looking to pump into some of the countries you're looking to partner with? And what will be the impact on the locals who are dwelling in those communities?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Thank you for it. Well, yesterday we had a funny moment when we have been exposed to several projects from several cities, and every speaker was speaking about an amount of money needed. We heard from a very specific area in Nigeria that they need $3 billion. And we heard from a city in South Africa that they need to fund a very creative and innovative solution, something like $6 million. In my space, in my city, in Marrakesh, we hear from the city council that they have enough money to fund efficient solutions, maybe tens of millions of dollars, but nothing. I cannot bring a figure right now. What I can say is that our startups are already there, and they have a solution that might be quickly funded, agilely, in a lean way. And we can start tomorrow bring solutions like mapathons, like datatons, like mobile apps with the tiny amount of funding. What this kind of events brings, what is the real output, is the trust. I think we have gathered all together to trust each other. I mean, trust in the experiences, trust in the worst cases and best cases. And today, if we invest $1 million or $1 billion, we know that we have criteria for this funding, and we know that we have best practices and efficiency aimed by these investments.
Indeed, a lot to expect from the Urban Shift Forum, and of course, a lot when it comes to the investments that are needed. We take a quick break, more coming up on Closing.